Hey everybody, I'm Coach Brick, and I'm here to make you into a lean, mean building machine. We're going to take it step by step and put together the coolest LEGO sets out there so that you will have the tools and tricks you need to build whatever crazy thing you can imagine.
Welcome back to our LEGO Technic Land Rover Defender, set number 42110. We are on part 6 of bag 4. Let's get into it. So last time we put this big chunk of the hood on. This time I think we're going to be continuing the other part. So let's go to step 730. That's page 420. And let's get a 5-space long green beam. Okay, like this. And we need a longer blue clip. We're going to put that with the long side of the blue clip into the end of that beam, into one station. And then we're going to take this and put it onto this black clip that hinges our, let's see here, this black clip that hinges the hood and into this blue clip, okay? And then with that on there, then we can clip this into place. And now this hood is stuck on. That's why we had to leave this end off so that we could get it onto this hinge first. Okay, now we're going to clamp it in there. Then we'll go to 731. There's a little call out box where we need a 13 spaced X bar. Let's see. What is this one? There's an 11 and we need a 13. It's too long. This is about 13. Yeah. Okay, 13. Don't forget to measure it onto your manual. Then we need 3 flat clips. And we need a green spacer sleeve. Okay. So take the longer one of your beams. Okay. We're gonna put a black clip in the second to last hole there, and then to the 2 last holes here on the other side. And then we can also put the spacer sleeve onto the end clip on the one that has 2 clips. And then we're going to take this 11 space beam and put it in those 2 clips into the end holes there and go on to 732. Oh wait, before we go on to that, we need to clip this on, okay? So the part with the spacer sleeve is going to go in the back to mirror the other side. So in the back, then let's see, we have the blue clips going in here, and then this black clip is going to go in the end there. Alright, it might be easier if you lift it up a little bit. All those clips into place, and there we go. Now we can move on to 732. Let's put this aside and let's grab this big light gray plate. Okay, it's a 6x8, and let's see. That's all we need for 732. 733, we need to get 6 of these 2x4 green plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to arrange these on here so that, let's see, let's pick the middle 2 row of studs on the 8 side. And we're going to line those up at the middle so that it has a 2x3 stud pattern attaching with 2 studs hanging off. Okay, like that. Do the center first, and then these ones can just follow on either side. that. So you have studs hanging off the top and the bottom, and these light gray studs here, or I should say anti-studs, hanging off on the green. Then 734, grab 2 of these green plates. They are 2x8s. They're going to go onto these anti-studs from those tiles. That. And onto 734. Now 734, we need 2 green 1x8s, no, 1x6s. 1x6s. They're tiles, and they're going to go onto the ends right here, onto these green plates, like that. And then 736, we need 10 of these 2x2 sloped tiles. Okay. All of these. All of them? 10. Yeah. Okay. And basically we're just lining these up off the edge here. Okay. Super simple. Line them all up. And 737, we'll take this guy over here, and we're going to place this on here. So the slope parts are going to go, let's see, this slope is going to go so that it's almost going to be lined up with this rounded bumper piece, okay, but there is a little bit of a gap. You feel it already kind of wants to grab onto those studs of the blocks that we have under there, okay. So just make sure that that's centered. Lift this up so that you can squeeze it from the back. Feel those blocks under there. Make sure that they get pressed up into those plates. Okay. Now set this aside again. We'll go on to 738. We need a black side-by-side beam. You also need a black clip. And you're just going to put the black clip into the clip hole. Okay. Okay, so 739, we need to get one of these 7-spaced green beams, and we need to get a light brown X-bar, and then we're going to take this piece, we're going to put the clip into the second hole from the end, and then that light brown X-bar is going to go down into here and clip into the X-bar hole of that black piece. Then in 740, let's grab, this is a black number 2 connector, and one of these guys. This is a black clip hole with the X-bar sticking out the side. I'm going to put this guy into here so that the holes of the number 2 and the holes of this guy are going opposite directions, 90 degrees from each other, like that. And then this is going to go into the end here, the number 2, so that the hole on the number 2 is sighting down the length of this beam. Now, 741, we need 2 small blue connectors. And we need this dark gray camera guy, and we're going to put the X-bars into the ends here, and we're going to put this underneath here, right alongside that black piece, that, and then we'll go to 742. In 742, we want to grab a 5-space long black beam and 2 clips. They're going to go both next to each other on the end, and then they're going to go into the end of this green beam. Then 743, grab a 7-space long green beam and 2 more clips. And we're going to put the clips into the end of this. One on here, skip a hole, and then stick another clip in just like that. And then this is going to go like that onto this black beam. Okay. Now in 744 we need 2 more blue clips. We need another one of those dark gray camera looking guys, and we're going to put the clips into there, and we're going to slide this right up underneath here. Put that into place. And then in 745 we need 3 light gray stud clips, and they are going to go right here in between these 2 blue clips, and right here, and right here in between those blue clips. Alright, there should only be 1 available hole in all of these 2 beams, right there on the end. So then 746, we need 2 long blue clips, and we're going to take those and put them so that the longer side is going into the front of that camera, those dark gray camera pieces. That, and go to 747. Now 747, let's bring this over. We want to look at the driver's side, and we're looking for this light gray clip sticking out. That's going to go into this black hole here. That, and then this guy will line up with that, with these cameras going alongside that dark gray beam, and you can push these blue clips into it. Alright, now let's go to 748. Grab one of these. It's a light gray, it looks like a stud clip with a bar coming off the end of it. This is going to go down into the end of this beam, and it's going to go actually into the clip that's below it, and then the clip part of the stud clip is going into the green beam. Okay, just like that. That'll hold that into place. And then we can grab a fender. So it's probably in this other bag of stuff. Grab one of these fender flares, and that is just going to clip onto these 2 clips, okay? These 2 holes right here. Just like that. Make sure that that's in place. And then let's go to 750. I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to build this other little piece. We'll bring that back. Okay, we need a, let's see, what is this? A 2x8. 2x8 green plate and a 1x6 plate with a double wide green cheese wedge that is going to join them. Let's orient it like this for your sake. And so the 1x6 is going to be aligned with the bottom edge, and then we're going to put the cheese wedge on there so that the smaller end is towards the bottom, sliding off like that and joining those 2. And then you want to get 4 more of the double cheese wedges. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to put 1 on this side, and then the other 3 on this side. So it's going to leave 1 stud in that row, and then get a single spaced cheese wedge and put it on the very end over there, so we're skipping 2 studs here. 751, oh wait, we gotta place this. So, it's over here. This guy is gonna go right onto where all these stud clips are, the end of it. No, you don't want to cover up this stud clip, okay? So, line it up like that, so it's not going over onto that green bow shape, just going along here, so the gap with 2 studs is towards the cabin. Okay. Now, let's see, in 751, there's a little call-out box. We want to grab one of these little home plate shaped green pieces and a little single cheese wedge. It's going to go on that piece like that, and then the double cheese wedge is going to go off the other side. They need to be sliding out away from the 90-degree angle on this piece, okay? So then when we bring this guy over here, remember we left this stud open because this cheese wedge is going to go onto that stud there, and then this stud clip is going to get that corner of the home plate. Alright, with that single cheese wedge facing forward off the end. Now, that is a good place to stop. Join us next time for part 7 of bag 4. And please give us a like and subscribe and tell your friends. Thanks.